here was a condom brand, a very popular, powerful condom brand. You know, they have two variants. They have the one that's for longevity, and another one for something. The regular one.
For the for the ladies.
You seem to know a lot about it.
Because we were all here and he said I didn't ask you. And we were all here and he said it.
So you see, this is the conversation we are going to be having. You know, ownership conversations about you know, when it comes to condoms, people shy away from it. Now, yesterday something quite interesting was happening amongst the young people that were present during the event. Now, at a point in time in the event, we were asking people to come and pick up free condoms. Okay, now granted, some people were very shy, or people didn't just come to. In fact, there were out of over 100 people that were there. If I'm using that number, about 2 people or only 2 people walked up to come and collect the condoms. Then we reversed and we asked the ladies to go into the audience and then distribute the condoms. Then it was finished. So it's in as much as we can say that they were shy. The purpose of the rubbers, which is for protection, seems to be a difficult conversation to be had or to have when people have to open up to pick it up. Even when people walk up to the pharmacy shop to want to purchase rubbers, the kind of eye that's the pharmacist would watch you with, it's like, what are you going to use it for? I'm going to blow Christmas balloons in my house and hang it.
Real.
People be looking at you funny.
Are you okay?
Even when you walk into the pharmacy shop to want to buy condoms and there are people there, because other people who are buying paracetamol and
cough mixture.
I want the brand names itself. I was being deliberate.
Oh,
you know, like somebody is buying
cough cure,
something, right? They feel like they are buying a better drug than you buying the rubbers. But here you are even doing you are even preventing it before the thing hits you, and they have already gotten it, and they already have whatever they are come to buy drugs for to prevent. Do you get it? Mm-hmm. So why are you rather seen as the person who is quote unquote a bad boy or bad girl, where sex above 18 or before marriage is allowed? Isn't it? I mean, it depends on the religious your belief. Yes, that's why I put a 2 there. But it was difficult for young people to openly collect the condoms than for it to be given to them in private. Is there a conversation around stigmatization? Is it bad to be seen to be intimate or sexually active? Amy? I know it's a hard one, but let's have this conversation. In your opinion, do you think is it bad to be seen to be sexually active? Not that you're having sex in public. In your opinion?
In my opinion,
yes.
Right now.
See, right now, like when? Was there an era when it was different?
Yes, there was an era when you could not talk about these things, or you could not openly say that I am sexually active. These days, it's like the last time we were saying it's normal now. It's like everyone can talk about it more now than previously.
Yeah.
So I think it's not bad talking about it or saying.
I don't want television answers. I want reality. Because you see, yesterday's incident, and sure, I'll come to you, but yesterday's incident was so worrying that it looked, I mean, aside from the fact that maybe you have one partner that you share with or something, that's a different conversation. But it has been said again here by our team that came by from Marriage Topes, talking about sexual activities among young people is on the high. You understand? So I can bet my last dime that the people who were there, out of the 100 people that were there, 99.9 except me were all sexually active. What happened to Lenny? We're all sexually active. You understand? So it's what is what's going on, guys? So what is it that people? Why do we stigmatize people, or do we stigmatize people that are seen to be sexually active?
It's the same reaction with when I was saying, like when I was trying to help you out with your answer when you were talking about the condom. Hey, why would I say it? I would rather keep it to myself, because you've seen me in a way that, oh, we don't think that she is like that. And then I come out and I start talking about these things. It's like, okay.
We think you are like that.
No, I'm not saying me like right now. I'm saying like generally.
Why you got that?
I'm saying generally.
Generally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was paying rapt attention.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't get the rapt attention. Yes. Oh no. The answer to the question is very simple. There's a. I almost made a mistake. It's reminding me of this thing. Yes. So like Amy said, yes, people have become more sexually expressive, but most of the expression that people talk about or share is post sex. It's cool to talk about it after it's happened. The stereotype and the stigma exist in when people are afraid of being viewed as being intentional or desirous of sex, because going to buy a condom means you are about to go and have sex. And that means that's what and one hour now.
collaborating.
So that positioning is what people are afraid of. So the people there, if anybody rushed to go and pick a condom from you while you offered it out, would have been viewed subconsciously like the person has that intention. Now, the second thing is that a lot of people also think that, unfortunately, think that unprotected sex is a factor for loyalty, right? So you are dating Amma, right? And you and Amma don't use protection, okay? Why are you going to go and buy a condom? It's going to be misconstrued as you want to go and use it with somebody else. You get it? There's that as well. Then there's the bias what we face from religion and tradition, where sex should not be a premeditated thing. Even in relationships, it's very difficult for people to be openly preemptive about their sexual desire. You can call people and say, Friday, I want to go and get food. You can call people and say, oh, I think July ending, we should go to Adan. You can call and plan anything in your life, right? But the moment you call and you are preemptive and have any forecasting, I was thinking last week of August, maybe you can get into it.
How do you feel? Let me ask you, Lenny and Amy, how do you feel? Now I'm just saying this because as open as we can be, we are all sexually active. We're adults. I mean, so this is the hard cover that we have, regardless whether you had it last 10 years. Because I know what you would tell me if I came to you.
Hey,
so I'm listening.
Why are you looking? Is someone behind me? Because why is Jay looking my direction?
I'm just saying, I know what I told me 10 years ago, but it's fine. but is it if your partner called you and just went straight to the point that I want to have sex with you, do you feel
is it prepaid?
Do you feel no Cyril was saying something that the conversation around sex, I'm starting from a point of even initiating the conversation, then we'll come down to the use of the rubber.
So if your partner calls to say
that's like, hi, good morning, where are you now? Oh, I'm home. Okay, please, I want to have sex. How do you feel about that? How do you feel?
Depends on the partner.
Yes, it totally depends on the person. For
I understand the person. I know you will give me that general answer that
it will be funny.
It sure depends on the person. If I like on everybody,
no, I think that some people have really good relationships. Like you can be in a relationship, but you don't have good interaction or
I didn't want to give
human
Lenny this answer because Lenny is very good at very generic answers.
Let me this generic answer thing that just say I don't understand.
Everything in the new folder.
I don't understand. but I think that it will be first funny and then it will be nice and then I will go or he will come.
The reason why that's also not.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But people don't. You won't have that happen typically, but it's not like a regular thing that people do unless they are very expressive. I was just going to say, if you have somebody like people whose head have knock, they can say that, and it'll be very funny. Because I'm saying it because I've seen Cyril. Well, he has said it himself, so I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I didn't want to mention it. But since you have started, I've seen him call his wife several times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
say what you asked.
It's because
and it's really nice. I think it's really nice when he does that.
Because let me bring the context again, guys. Let me bring the context again. I did not say out of humor. In a certain position,
not out of humor.
You see, there's a way. There's you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the fact that
you're talking about.
Hey, baby, you're speaker. Charlie, today I want to have sex. No, I'm not talking about you trying to create humor out of it. No, I'm talking about. I'm out of the
scheduled procreation.
You are there, Amy, and this afternoon, the last thing you expect because you are in the editorial room, you are working, and then your partner calls you and it's like, "Hi, how does he reference you? Baby, sweetie, lover." I don't know. How does he reference you?
He references you by laughing.
How does he call you? Maybe ex, even if you're not in a relationship. Now I'm saying in a past relationship, you know.
Babe.
You didn't make the girl answer
so
the
he
question.
says that, hi babe.
She has answered.
She said babe. He says hi
ex.
babe, and then he says, where are you? I'm at work. Okay, please. Are you free this evening? He said, well, maybe. Okay. I want to have sex this evening. And it hits you such. You, Amy.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Exactly.
Because we don't communicate like that. But then if we communicate like that, then that's
it
fine.
will be normal.
Yeah, but we don't communicate like
Another
that.
thing is that we are talking about something that has been placed as a reward system. Let's not forget that too.
Thank you very much.
For a lot of interactions. Why? Because we went on a date, so you think we'll have sex. That's also a mindset a lot of people carry. Because you want to, so you think there's, for a lot of men, the end of the road of chivalry is intimacy. That's why they do it. If you fill this room with boys and ask them why do you do this, why do you get 1% who do it genuinely out of being a nice person? It has become the rule book. Do you understand? You want to be Ama. These are the terms and conditions. Read and sign. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do that. So the moment you come across as too focused on the end goal without doing the small things, no, you understand? Then it becomes a perversion, as opposed to where it could be a kink or a joke or something nice that, like the way you said, you call your baby on speaker, blah 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 blah. It's a funny thing. My husband is so stupid. Oh, my boyfriend is such an idiot. Then you laugh. And no one change. But if you start talking to a girl and you went on a date, 2 days later you sent her lunch, she also sent you something, you guys are talking, and hello, yeah, me. Yeah, we've been going back and forth for 4 days now. I think we should have sex this evening.
But even with that, it will depend on where the people's mental.
You have to build that.
Yeah. Even if in 4 days, some people do it on the first day, and it's okay.
Yes, but they don't go straight to it. They pretend.
It depends on who it is.
The pretense is what we are talking about. The people who do it on the first day, right?
There's no pretense.
Listen, when people get to people's door, do you want to come in for a drink? Oh, do you want to? They ask a bunch of other. Those days it was what's it called? Clips.
Clips.
Did you ever watch clips?
You watch clips?
Also,
clips.
You see the way
that's music video.
Yes, you see the way they put cheese to catch mouse. Clips was the boys. If you go borrow clips, do you understand? Because walking into the room with a girl without the TV showing Nelly and Kelly Rowland, right? This you're a pervert. Right? That's a pervert. Why have you brought me to this room? Nothing is going on. But pop in the clips and the music video is playing. Oh, come and let's watch clips.
Yeah.
Everybody in the whole world knew what come and let's watch clips means. The same way we have evolved that to Netflix and
movies.
Chill. What is Netflix and Chill? Why don't you have sex?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Friday I can pass to maybe some Netflix and Chill. LOL. Both of you are talking about sex on Friday. But if that same person said, Friday, I think you should come in the evening for us to have sex.
And after what
and then the TV there is there.
The TV will be on.
You understand? It's memes and you understand? So people don't want to come across as perverts. It's very simple. We've made the openness of sexuality.
How do we?
I think
it was so sad yesterday.
Just a quick one, because
and worrying,
because you all saying. Because you all is saying that people don't want to come across as perverts. Do you guys think that age also plays a role in how open people are talking about sex.
Because I was expecting, and I think so, because I was expecting that as open as it is, because we had created an enabling environment for a conversation around rubbers, it should have been very open for people to have easily just come up and pick it up. But at the point in time when the girls who were running in the flame condoms were distributing it by standing there and waiting for people to collect it, it was a challenge.
So let me point something
out. And I noticed
for you.
that it looks like there's a huge stigmatization, and that's how come and that's how come these condom companies always find it very, very difficult to like when they are having these open conversations about the hazards and why you should use it. It's like it's seen as a certain bulb of
huge
or a bubble of a convo you don't have.
You, J. Foley, have been married for 14 years with 6 children. Your perspective on sex, right, and how necessary it is for life and relationships and what condoms are. You saw your first condom 46 years ago. So you at that activation, where you are compared to the 19-year-old, right, who has a total body count of 0.4, right, who is shy still, somehow, whose boyfriend or girlfriend is on Volta Hall campus or Tech or was not even in the country, it's not gonna run up, right, to come and collect a condom. You at that point, you're a totally different human being. But those kids there, despite the fact that we know that 99% are sexually active, right, their dynamics are so complex.
That's what I'm asking about the age thing, because
must you have a condom, or must you keep a condom on you at all times?
It shows intention to have sex.
Yeah, it gives off.
Or will you come and visit me and then
you're always on the go?
Yeah.
Or it's either that
or
I mean, if you open my fridge, right, and you see medicine, or I have a container with medicine, because I always have first aid stuff. I'm just saying,
because you don't control illness.
It's first aid.
You don't control illness.
Having a condom means that you're always on the go. Exactly. That's what it means.
Or either that, or it can also mean that you are conscious of what you do during sex. You probably don't want to hit it raw. There's also that as well, because you don't want to contract any STDs or STIs or anything like that. So sometimes it's more about protection than perversion.
Lenny, by the time you get up and wear your trouser and go down the stairs to go into your glove box to go and bring this table.
I was coming to a conversation about that and what
now I saw straw. I saw some arguing or her TV or maybe after the movie.
I'm speaking for the people who carry it along.
That's what I'm saying, that you carry it
along. The genders have
different. I'm sharing something resistant. Look at me with the gospel.
A guy thinks that a girl might lose the interest if
the girl says, come up and let's hang out.
Yeah.
No problem. Responsible guy, serum, condom, my little lube, my thingies, everything great. It's in my glove box when I get there. I'm not gonna load myself like G.I. Joe. Get there with the things, you understand? Do my eye black. No, I'm just here in case of sex. I'm not gonna do that, right? So it's in my car. Okay, we are watching Straw and things are getting intimate. My brain says, bro, if this happens, use protection. It's not in the middle of the that hold on. Now going to do all that, go down quick, open glove box and come. No.
If
the boy is now in a if I leave,
so let me ask you, Amy. Let me ask you. So if a guy paid you a visit,
experience before.
If a guy paid you a visit, to Lenny and to Cyril. If a guy paid you a visit and then maybe his wallet was on the table and then you noticed that there was a condom in the wallet, and there's someone you don't have anything to do with, right? But of course it's a growing relationship, you're in talking stages and you found a rubber in this. Would you carry any perception about him? Would you have any perception about him?
Look like you open the septic tank.
No, you see, viewers.
If I don't have anything to do with
the reason
him,
why
you're coming to my house,
and you see. So these
and
are.
We're talking. It means that even if he's not planning on doing it with me, it means that that's what he's doing. Carrying a condom around.
Good. So you see,
we've not gotten to that part of the talking stage.
So this is the problem where we are. Having a condom on you sends the extremely wrong signals, and I think that is challenging the purpose.
The condom doesn't send the signal.
It does.
Here it is. The guy, right? It's about sexual drive and how the genders view sex. The guy, like Lenny says, from day one, he's good to go. We are desirous. We desire. The reason why he started chasing the girl because he got the end goal from the first day he saw Amy. Do you understand? The reason why he said, "Oh, can I get your number?" Why is he getting your number for? That's why he said, "Can I get your number?" He has concluded his course. You understand? He's now here to play out how long it will take.
Yeah, for
the egg to for the bambara beans to cook. You understand? He's there playing the long game of maybe the way I see him there, maybe like some 2 months. He's ready for that 2 months to do the nice guy things. You, the lady, have your own schedule in your head, right? That you might share with your girls, but you are never going to tell him that I like the talking stage, but just to update you today, if we'll have sex, maybe it will be in August. You are not going to tell him that, right? So you are obviously conflicting on that point because communication is zero on that topic. Do you get it? That's why in the Manone, people are open in their relationships. Like, I like what we have going here, but I don't want to do anything sexual now. Girls will tell you that.
I want to.
Yes, or I want to. Right? Do you think it's too early for us to get sexual? People have that conversation in a manner.
Yes.
Here we don't do those things. So the guy carrying the condom is just a guy who say if you buy anytime. And I don't want to be
but the female gender takes it otherwise. So that's what I'm asking. Like, I mean, because you see, yesterday's incident was so interesting that it opens a lot of things for us to discuss around.
Your phrasing this morning is phenomenal.
When I have a condom on me, because one, I don't want to have it because if I'm seen holding it, I am carrying a certain perception about myself, about my attitude, about my intentions, and I may have visited you or Lenny, not even with the intention of sex, but that condom is supposed to be my wallet just in case I reach a point where it happens. Because also, like Cyril said, for the guys, we are at ready at any day. All you have to do is just say yes, and the guy is good to go. You understand? But for the lady, it's a conversation that must be had. And even though in some cases, in some ladies,
and the ladies care a lot about the optics.
Yes,
right. Like, where are you? I'm at work. I'm passing Lenny's place to pick the food, and I'll come to you. And then after passing Lenny's place, and I get to Amy's house, there's a condom on me. Now you said that you are at work, but you see how that harmless, nothing has happened, is a big problem in your relationship.
Yeah. So let me flip it otherwise then too. If a girl paid a guy a visit and had a condom in her bag,
she'll gaslight you.
No, I'm saying
how do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by
she'll gaslight you.
Yeah.
She'll give you the rational reasoning and tell you you're being insecure. But I have it because in case something happens with us, and they'll live there. Don't pretend. Come on. She's laughing because she knows. Maybe I'm not expressing it well, but to express what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, a girl would find a justifiable reason.
There will be a justifiable reason why I will have a condom in my purse. Because I will not, on a normal day, I will not have it on me.
It takes more. Men are petrol engines. Like he said, if you step that later and go straight up. Women are old diesel engines. You have
to massage it.
There's a lot to do before. That's why people say that when your girl cheats, that I don't know what happened in this impossible. There was 17.5 minutes.
There's a lot of intentionality.
Installing the servers before, So there's a lot of intentionality. So when you see a guy with a condom, the risk is much higher that he could just even be passing Lenny's house for the stew and something could happen, as opposed to knowing that
a girl
allegedly needs more whatever, and she'll stick to that to justify her having a femme condom in her bag, right? And use the male nature to bash you for having the male condom.
Also, I
don't know if I've spoken English.
I sort of understand what you're saying, right? But also, I think that if a girl has that in her purse or in her bag and goes to see a guy she likes, she's just preempting what could possibly happen, and then also assuming
but what's really saying that
also assuming that the guy
a guy would not carry a girl will make it look as though, don't think I'm bad, I'm not bad, maybe I'm even good for having it. People, but when a girl sees a guy holding
there's a power play dynamic.
The guy is seen to be a bad boy already.
There's a dynamic of power play in most relationships, especially from the onset. And there's a misconception that a sexually expressive girl will be taken advantage of or will be is loose, right? So I am not a girl, so correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm delusional, but it comes across like girls don't want to express themselves like they are interested in sex and they are ready for sex.
So it's not a general thing.
So what I do, I'm just watching series. Girls, I'm bored at home. Should I come? I'm getting food. Come. And then she shows up, and there's condom and lube in her bag. Right? Nobody has spoken about it too. Let's say you both just glance at the bag and you both see the stuff there, and the room is silent. The misconception in everybody's mind is that
she's a bad girl.
Full stop. And she doesn't want that. So even if she's interested in you, like what? Is either the way they go hide that condom or don't bring it at all. And because the responsibility then now falls to you, back to running downstairs into the glove box. You understand how it flips. So it's a balanced conversation. Typical girls don't want to be expressive about it or come across like they are prepared for it.
Oh, I like how you say typical girls, so that we're not roping everybody into it, right? But what I was saying was, for some girls as well, maybe they've had the conversation. She knows that the guy doesn't want to use
those
rubber.
Ones are on Tinder.
Maybe the guy doesn't want to use rubber and he's been expressive about that, but she wants to use rubber. There's also that instance that she will go to the guy's house with it, knowing that anything can happen, and when it does, she wants to be the one, insisting that the guy uses the condom. Do you understand?
Let's open the phone lines on this conversation on 020-40,080, 020-40,080. If you just joined us,
a very hard conversation.
A very hard conversation. Yes, a very hard conversation.
We're just trying to cover.
Call us on this, and just even focusing on first off, purchasing it. Do you find it difficult to purchase, rubbers? Do you find it difficult, or how easy is it for you to walk into a pharmacy shop and then ask for just that? You don't add paracetamol to it or add cough mixture to it. You just go in there and say
give yourself immediate illness.
You want rubbers.
Can I have 16 amoxicillin and one more?
And what has been your experience when you went there in purchasing? Did you feel in any way stigmatized? Did you feel that there was a third eye watching you with a certain guilt? We'd love to hear from you as well. Call us in our dying hours of the morning, 020-40,080. Yes, Cyril.
I hacked it, and this is advice to my young guys. I hacked it. First time I've never told this story in my life. The first time I
glad to hear it on Three Music TV.
Yeah. Went to buy a condom, right? Listen, I could not have lost that much. That booking could not have gone. So I made the pharmacist feel the embarrassment. I walked there with him. The one that was on the counter, I was like, can you tell me something about this? You don't understand. The ones that put on the counter, I took it and asked for an explanation.
So what does the rib?
So the rib is, yes, and all the weirdness fell
on here.
And I stood there in my brain. I was like, oh my god, all the weirdness, and then I got my teeth.
Yeah, also because some of these people as well, when you are requesting, I think that why some people don't even say it loud when they want to get a condom, or are very shy to say that they want a condom, is how some of these attendants or the pharmacists behave. When you go and say that you want a condom, their reaction also informs that. So if I've gone there the first time and I say I want to buy a condom, and then you're looking at me in a certain way, the next time I come, I'll just probably pick it and push it to you so that you just attend to me, right? I won't be able
act
to
as
say
though they are some. They've never.
Exactly. There's that reaction as well.
I'm sure when they are going home, they pack up like a whole pack in their bags.
Pharmacy way, they close the Bible on the counter. Hey. There's some small Bluetooth speaker. They play gospel.
Okay, there's Gabriel is calling us from Alajo. I'd like to hear Gabriel's story this morning. Gabriel, good morning.
Morning.
Gabriel, how are you doing? From Alajo, right?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Awesome. Gabriel, we want to find out if you've had, your any experience in being stigmatized when you actually went to purchase a condom.
Oh, as for me, I'm not ashamed of those things. So if I went there straight to the counter and then I'll tell the person I want condom. But I'll continue to do this, let's say, 1 month. And the one day the lady asked me, who are you using the condom for? And I say, I am a man. I wanted to protect myself. So I say, okay. And I ask him, so why are you asking? He say, oh, he just, and I say, so why is the reason why you are selling the condom? And then he laughed. And I say, okay, if you be so, it's okay, and I leave.
I applaud you for that. Applaud you for that. That she has no, or he or she has no business asking you what or who you are using it on or anything. Sorry, I lost Gabriel there. Yeah, but yeah, you're saying. He says, what did you say?
The next time they ask who are you using it, I say you.
I'm planning on it.
Because that one is not your matter.
They'll mind their business.
Yeah. But so that whole stigma. I mean, sex is supposed to be a pleasurable, moment between two partners or two individuals. But clearly, the protection between them has now become sort of, you are frowned on if you are seen to be purchasing condoms. Do you think that can be sold in a church? But I'll come to that conversation. We've got Anel on the line as well. Good morning, Anel.
Good morning.
Yes, Anel. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you loud and clear. I would love to hear from you. Talk to me.
Okay. Actually, I don't buy mine. I used to take it from my dad's wardrobe. And then this guy that I'm with, the very first time that I gave it to him was like, he was confused. He was like, am I the only person you make out with? Am I the only one? He was confused, and then afterwards, I realized he was a bit down, and then.
So his ego was bruised. Wow. His ego was. How did that make you feel? So beyond that, are you I lost her. I was going to ask her if she's in as a follow up if she's she still encourages that
But you see, that's what we're talking about. That if a girl has it, the first thing that will come to anyone who sees its mind is that the girl is a bad girl. But she may also just have it because she wants to protect herself and she wants her partner to be protected.
Okay, let's hear from Ofori calling from Dansuma. Then that question is, should churches distribute condoms? Ofori, good morning.
Good morning.
Ofori, let's hear from you first, and I want to ask you the second question.
Before you know something, I was with my girlfriend for about 8 years, okay? And one day, he came to my room and found a box of condoms in my wardrobe. And then, all those 8 years that we've been together, we've not been using condoms. So he was like, okay, what are you using it for? I was like, it was just there for protection, And then that condom was given to me as a gift from a friend. I explained everything, and it didn't work out. That was the end of the relationship. So, it makes people feel like whenever you are going to buy it, whenever you are having it, if I'm not using it with you, or he's not having it like his partner is not, in that kind of
why were you gifted a condom?
It was like a fair, okay, like a farm fair stuff. Okay, so my friend was like, "Oh, Charlie, take this one," and I took it. I put it in my wardrobe. It was in my wardrobe for like a month, and so it just came, bust to it, and was like, "Hey, no, I cannot." I explained everything. He said, "Once I'm having it, it means I'm cheating," So sometimes it's crazy.
And you kept this gift for a very long time, though.
Is that
you kept this gift for a very long time.
Probably because I'm not cheating, I wasn't using it. You get what I'm saying? Because I
get you.
I wasn't using it.
For you, whilst you're on the line, before you move on, because of time, should churches distribute, condoms? Maybe can somebody sell condoms at a church?
Why not? Because let me tell you something. The whole thing is we all want to protect ourselves from STI. Okay, so at the end of the day, even if I'm doing something that you think or otherwise, I'm protecting myself. You get what I'm saying? I'm protecting myself. We all need to protect ourselves. I don't give a fuck if like.
Days, my brother, you can't allow such words in the morning. Please pardon us. I beg you.
I said, okay. I get you. I actually don't. I'll feel bad if maybe you go out there and contact something and bring it to me. Okay, I'll be okay if you protect yourself out there, and I'm okay You get what I'm saying? So it's better we all protect ourselves. It's better we all protect ourselves. You can't just be like, oh, it's normal. It's my girlfriend. It's my no. I don't. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that because now people are having multiple relationships, having 2 girlfriends, 3 girlfriends, 5 girlfriends, 10 girlfriends. At the end of the day, the one you are having is also having another girl, another boy, another girl. So definitely, if I'm not protecting myself in one way or the other, you're going to get something at the end of the day, and it's not going to end well. Me, I encourage hospitals, churches, corporate organizations, everybody. You see, we need more education. Okay, we need to educate people about what it is. It feels like when you buy it, when you go out to buy it, people feel like, oh, you are trying to, you like shares, you're trying to be like that kind of stuff. But then the core mandate of the condom has been taken out. You understand? The core mandate of the condom to protect you from STI, to protect you from pregnancy has been taken out. Imagine you didn't use a condom and you get pregnant. Now you're going to get another and you want to abort it. You are going to buy another drug, which might cost your life. But if you use a condom, it would have saved you.
I get you, Ofori. I'll let it. Yes.
A young girl to know that condom is not bad. It's good because probably if let's say this kind of teenage pregnancy, even in Accra, maybe you might not see it rampantly, but in those villages that you see it mostly. If condom were to be educated more there, they were using it. I don't think we will be seeing this kind of teenage pregnancies and all this kind of stuff. Let's put even STI aside. Those kind of it's going to protect.
I get you. My time is fast spent. I will have to end it here, but I get you, and thanks for your contribution. So wait, so the lady, she's now an ex. Oh, we lost him.
Then the relationship cast.
8 years
because of her box of condom.
No, but you see, you can understand from the girl's point of view as well. In the 8 years, we've not been using condoms, right? If we've not had the conversation on, in 8 years, we've not used condom before, so for once, let's try it. If she sees it, she will not have a problem. Yeah. But you guys have been doing it raw, without condom. So what is the condom doing?
To my final question.
Some intentionality that you want to cheat. Do you understand?
To my final question. Mm-hmm. I'll ask it off air. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow as well. We are going to move straight to Ivandi and Bani Hostel. We'll be there for Apocalypse. Today there's a cooking competition, there's e-games you don't want to miss. Thank you so much to all our viewers and our callers, and we're back at the same time tomorrow, and it's out.